Allah, before we go into this lesson, give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. We give double honor to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Camp, better known as Great Millstone, for they bring forth the 100% truth that I been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David, and Roberto Zechariah coming to this lesson. Now, I was listening to the elder from Biblical Defenders on his page, where the IUIC was saying that if we can't call the name of JC, we can't call the name of Yahweh too, because these Y and all these other letters were added in. Now they fail to realize that the letters that were translated in the English goes back to what? The ancient Hebrew text, which are consonant letters, not just one particular singular letter, as we understand. Now they fail to understand it because they don't study. So there was a guy on the comment board that disagreed with what the elder was saying and said that you can read the Bible and call on other names. Nothing is wrong with that. Now I'm here to put that out of its entirety because that is a false statement, and those who say that don't know the scriptures. Because if you go according to Isaiah 8 and 20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, that's because there's no light in them, you wouldn't have said that. That's a false statement. That's not according to scriptures. Because at the end of the day, when they go into the book of Exodus chapter 3, didn't Yahweh Bashim provided us his name? Let's read. And power said, moreover, unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, that Yahweh, the power of your fathers, that word in capital letters Lord goes back into what? Jehovah, which if you go into the translation, going back into the Hebrew, it goes back into the Tetragrammaton, which is known as the Yiddish. And when you carry that back to the ancient, which was rightfully known to be the true language, the true Hebrew language, without error, without the pure language according to the scriptures, then you would get the proper name. Because we know that word J, that letter J, was not even established until the 1500s. It was not even considered a letter even in the 1300s. Not the 1400s. So come on, make it make sense. Therefore, the name cannot be JC or Jehovah. That is wrong, and you all know that. Not to mention the other vowel points like E, O, and U that isn't even added in. That was added in Salah. That wasn't even part of our language in the Hebrew tongue. The more lies they continue to try to push because they don't study. You have people, instead of you doing a diligent search, you have members picking up for their congregation, even though they are in error. The blind leading the blind. So let's read. It says what? And power of Abraham, it says the power of Israel and the power of Jacob had sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. See that? This is my name forever. So saying that you could call on other names is a lie. You are adding to the scriptures. The Bible never says you could call on any name to be saved. Let us go into Exodus chapter 6 and verses 3. And it says, again, I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name Power Almighty, but by my name, he's telling you what his name is, but by my actual name, Yahweh, because we know this, going back in the translations, it goes back into Yahweh, not Jehovah or Yahuwah or Yehovah, whatever you want to call it. That's not how it goes back to. Go back into your pure language. Yiddish Hebrew is not a pure language, it's a mixture of language. Hence why it has vowel points like E, O, and U, and V, and other letters. Make it make sense. Come on. Go do study. Do a scripture say perform a diligent search, right? Search, study to yourself approve. A woman need not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So the people on the comment board, that makes no sense. He gave us a name forever. For what? Forever. That name is his name forever. Come on. Y'all are deeply in error. That's not matching with scriptures. I want to get next precept because I want to get Zechariah chapter 14 verses 9. Zechariah chapter 14 and verses 9. And it says, and Yahweh shall be king over all the earth in the day that shall there be one power, one Yahweh, and his name one. His name what? One, meaning one being, one ultimate being, which is Yahweh, and which is one Father. I don't want to say the wrong thing. We know Yahweh is our Father and Yahweh is our Father, but Yahweh is the ruler over all things. Under him is his son Yahweh Shai. They are not one, so there will only be one Yahweh, and there will only be one Yahweh Shai. It's not going to make it's not good. That cannot change. So as you see here, it says what? And his name one, meaning one name, meaning there's no. Let me get out the NLT. Maybe let me see if I got a precept in the NLT. Let me get a precept because I remember they have scripture that was saying that it says what? I will make my name to be remembered on in all generations. I will make my name. They say my name's in it. I'll make my name to be remembered in all generations. I can't remember the precept. But let me get the Let me get the. Let me see. No, wrong. Okay, I thought that was Zechariah. Zechariah 14 and 9. Let's hit the NLT and see what it sounds. How it sounds. So like, listen. Again, NLT. And Yahweh will be king over all the earth. On that day, there will be one Lord, one Yahweh. His name alone will be worshipped. His what? His name alone will be worshipped. See that? So the foolery people like to spew and say what? You could call on any other name, really? Because even when you're going to Acts, let me not figure out part. I've almost figured out precept. Acts chapter 4 and verses 12 made very clear. Let's read. It says, now this, I know this is going to hurt all, yeah, but I'm going to read it anyways. So look, this all. Get me. As you said, Acts chapter 12, 4 verses 12, it says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. So saying that you can call on other names, you are lying through your teeth. The truth is not in you. Come off the comment board. Stop wasting your time because for you to say that, something is wrong with you. Telling you. Like it in NLT, there is salvation in no one else. Power had given no other name under heaven by which we must be saved. So how could you bring to and say and claim that you could call on other names? It literally says you can read the Bible and call on other names. Nothing is wrong with that. Because you don't have the wisdom and understanding to receive that, to receive the truth. And especially these IUIC brothers, I'm sure he had some connections to IUIC. This is what I say. I feel is either hidden or he has some connections to IUIC. Because for you to say that, you have to be with them. Because they calling on the name JC, which goes back into Cesare Borgia, which goes back into Serapis Christos. Serapis Christos. Listen to the word. Serapis Christos. Christus. And the name you call today and this age is Jesus Christ. Make it make sense. Serapis Christos is an idol. A god which is known as an idol for a heathen god, which is also known as an idol. So it's an idol. You worshiping another god. And the scripture tells you, again, another cut to your nonsense, which we've done this enough time. Why we had to go back to this again? Because people tend to misrepresent scriptures and lead people astray. So we have to continue to go over this. Have to. Exodus 23 verse 10, it says what? And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect. Now here is the point. Because it's the same power or they're serving that idol back that has been worshipped back then, still worshipped up to this day. The same power. It says, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. Clear as day. NLT, pay close attention to all my instructions. You must not call on the name of any other gods. Do not even speak their names. But we have bugged out camps like IUIC calling on the name of JC, following Christianity. Y'all are no longer considered Hebrew Israelites. Y'all are now considered purple Christians because y'all went back to the vomit. Y'all backslide so bad that we can't even recognize you as an Israelite. You're waxing worse and worse. There's nothing to say again. And we know it's because of bribe, like I said last time. It's always because of bribe. It's not going to change, and you can't deny that fact now because your members brought it out. That you're under 501c3. Am I right or am I lying? Okay then. If I didn't bring it, or you would have a alleged talking about, you'd have it again. You yourself brought it out. A bunch of fools. Purple Christians from now on. That is what I name. Purple Christians. It's not going to change. So, Shalom Yasharala, Kal Halalyam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Camp, better known as Great Millstone, for the bring forth the 100% truth that have been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David. I'm Roberto Zariak saying to you, Shalom until the next one. So, Shalom.